This is one stump I collected this morning because I thought let me have a proper look at this stumps of wood in the garden. And what one can notice if you go out in nature, these mushrooms and all, in this decomposing stuff, many forms of life exist who do the task of converting that green stuff to, that decomposing stuff to simpler and simpler elements that finally these mycorrhizal fungi and all break it into elementary kind of things, basic carbon particles and all that. From there the plants and uptake it and it goes back into that cycle, carbon cycle. So in this, I don't know what exactly these communities are called, but you can take this as a typical example, the life forms that exist or have the potential to exist in this. Some of them are dormant. When the proper rains come and the conditions are conducive, they will emerge. So in this one, this is the upper part. Here I noticed that one is this snails are there everywhere. Wherever these mushrooms and decomposing matter is there, snails are there. That is, if this is shaded and moist, they need a high degree of moisture. If the moisture content drops, they'll kind of hibernate off. So in these fungal communities, probably we can call them, or debris communities, millipedes, which eat that, the millipedes eat a lot of mushrooms. So millipedes are there, and then the snails are there, then mosses. Look at that. So these three we can, millipede is not there in this particular stump, but snails are there. And when I took it out of its location, they moved out. Then here, what exactly caught my attention was this xylaria here. So one xylaria is there, that is in the underneath part where there is protection from wind and elements and all to some degree. And we didn't get much. Bangalore doesn't get much rains, unlike other parts of the Western Ghats and all that, South India. And so this indicates that if right conditions are provided, more of these will start emerging, because this is solid. That substrate, the hollowed out piece of wood, which species I couldn't get, it's quite decomposed. So xylarias are there, and then snails were there, and in certain patches where conditions are ideal, moss. Then I mentioned the snails. Then underside, if we look, this is some slug, I think. They also come out in the night and they all leave a trail of slime, which is probably important for the other. The community means they all support each other. They have symbiotic relationships. So probably that slime what these slugs and snails leave, and their droppings, basically byproducts of these two creatures, must be in somewhere or other beneficial to the mycorrhizal fungi, because they've all evolved together over millions of years. So by that logic, they would have by now found ways to do this. Then so this one also leaves a trail of slime to move on. Then one more This thing I noticed, that this is the underside. Here lot of little snails are there. This is also looks interesting. This is right at the bottom of this log, where it is in direct contact with the earth. It's also some fungal thing only. That species and all, I don't know. Maybe it's the underbelly of that xyle area, or what is the connection, or I don't know. But you can see it clearly there. Black color underneath. Then lot of baby snails are there. All over, they all hide in these nooks and crannies underneath. So I think that's about it. Other things may be there, but I need. I started looking in detail at these things only recently, so it's a very fascinating topic. Wherever it is sheltered, there is more things happening. That's about it. So mosses, xyleria, one more black colored bubbly type of mushroom. One more I had seen, but it's disappeared now. I think with a little better equipment, many more things can be seen. What is this here? This is probably that slime of this slug, and already something is happening on it. Probably that slime contains some reproductive element or something that triggers reproduction or growth in this mycelium and all. That could be one possibility, or from snail snail slime. What is that? Ant also. Oh, ant colony is there. The ant queen is there inside some red thing also is there. Inside that crevice, then an ant colony also will start in the terrarium if I add it. Which species of ant and all I don't know, but it looks interesting. This red creature also which I saw just now. So many more things are there.